Realtime Worlds has been busy. After developing Crackdown for the Xbox 360, they decided to create something a bit more ambitious. For the last few years, the team has been hard at work on All Points Bulletin, or APB. Often referred to as the GTA MMO, and sporting an interesting pay-per-hour subscription option, APB has finally hit store shelves, hoping to bring something unique to the genre. The city of San Paro has fallen into anarchy. In order to combat skyrocketing crime rates, the government began enlisting the support of mercenaries. This turned out to be a double-ended sword, and before long, the new enforcers were found to be competitively hunting lawbreakers. After loading up APB, players begin by picking a side, and choosing to exploit the public and commit acts of crime as criminals, or do pretty much the same stuff under the guise of justice as enforcers. All Points Bulletin isn't technically an MMORPG. In fact, the developers have been advertising it as a POS, or persistent online shooter, in lieu of calling it something it isn't. This new genre fits it well, as there's very little RPG about APB. The action's in real time, and there isn't leveling in the traditional sense. Instead, players gain rank with different factions, unlocking additional weapons, vehicles, and clothing options. Because there's no grind for experience, the focus of the gameplay is on completing missions, all of which involve player versus player combat. After receiving a mission, the enforcers or criminals are sent to a location to complete a task. During this time, the opposing faction in the area is given a chance to join against the other players, and are given a new mission of their own. If the enforcers are supposed to protect an area, the criminal's job is to keep them away from it. If the criminal's job is to spray paint some buildings, it's the task of the enforcers to see to it that they're stopped. Each mission has multiple stages, and additional players are given the chance to jump into the battle, creating large, explosive conflicts. When everything works perfectly, it can provide some incredibly thrilling experiences. APB can prove to be more fun than just about any other MMO at times when it's at the top of its game. Perfection, however, is an infrequent occurrence. For each large, thrilling battle that takes place, there are a few that are either unbalanced, unwinnable due to distance between targets, or simply not entertaining. It's likely due to the game's insistence on player versus player conflicts, and since there's no NPCs to fight, it means that there are a lot of matchups for the sake of matchups, even if they're uneven. More complex, varied missions, or the ability to simply fight against NPCs from time to time would go a long way to creating a more entertaining experience. As far as the actual mechanics of the gameplay, it essentially boils down to shooting at enemies and driving cars. While the driving's actually pretty solid, the shooting could use some work. Hitboxes don't seem to be all that accurate, be it because of glitches or lag, and the lack of a true cover system makes the otherwise advanced game feel archaic at times. Where APB shines is in its presentation, something that stretches well beyond simply having good graphics. The level of customization in the game is phenomenal, and goes above and beyond what is usually included in, well, anything. Every single thing can be modified. Cars, clothing, and the characters' bodies themselves are canvases. Incredibly detailed images can be created using the game's suite of options, meaning there's very little that can't be done. Each player can create his own style with few restrictions, something that adds to the competitive nature of the game. It lets everyone make a character that can be recognized and feared. There's even the option to create a short musical track that will play whenever an enemy is killed, and longer ones to play from car stereos for all to hear. The customization all works well together, and serves as the largest selling point for the experience. Still, it's far from perfect. Texture pops are abundant, and the game's two cities look nearly identical, save for a few landmarks. APB is full of potential. Sadly, retail releases need more than potential. Those looking to jump from another MMO are going to find the content entirely lacking, and those moving in from online shooters will find a third-person shooter system that feels incredibly dated. Adding in additional mission types and cleaning up the combat could save APB, but for now, it's worth waiting to see if Realtime Worlds can fix things up. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the full text review on gamervision.com.
Give me those strokes, give me those dreams, give me those hopes, give me that soul, give me that